has a look at the tape. Zamba Deville is turning side on at the moment. In fact, they both do. Just facing away from the tape. Just awaiting its release. So the tape is back and they're away. So the trotters are away. And as they got away to a fair start too, Zamba Deville wanting to throw his head round just a little bit there as they got away from the tapes, and stepping away best there was Classy Lola off the inside. So it's Classy Lola who's now steered to the lead here by Kate Gath, goes forward and leaves here by a narrow margin, gets out in front and goes forward here by about 4 metres. And Zamba Deville here settles on her back. So as they make their way down the back of the circuit here at Melton tonight in our first trial over the journey of 2,240 metres. So Classy Lola out in front, going forward here nicely for Kate Gath, trotting along here, leads here by about 4.5, not quite 5 metres, as they make their way down the back. Zamba Deville into second position. So it's Classy Lola out in front, leads here the Bay Mare by Muscle Hill out of class of her own. As she leads here, just the pair of them making their way down the back. Kate there just with the whip just on her rump there, just tapping her along nicely as they make their way off the back of the circuit. Zamba Deville into second position. So Zamba Deville here. And the lead time in 55.4. 55.4 was the lead time for this 2,240 metre trial. So Zamba Deville settling into second position. The Bay Gelding by Conch Deville USA out of Pippi Ricky Lombo, as the pair of them make their way around the marker line to head their way into the home straight for these back to where they started. So the lead time in 55.4. As they make their way down to the first sectional time, 32.7 was the first quarter time, 32.7. So no change in the order as you'd expect here with just the pair of them going around in this trotting trial. Classy Lola leads narrowly. The Bay Mare out in front leads here by about 4 metres. Zamba Deville hot on her back as they make their way around the pegs to take them down the back straight. So dashing their way out of the front straight to take them down the back. And Classy Lola out in front, leading all the way so far. Classy Lola out in front, leading here by 4 metres, a narrow lead. As Zamba Deville here, who's had 36 lifetime starts for 9 victories thus far, making their way down the back, the second quarter in 32.7. So even times there for both the first and the second quarter in 32.7 as they make their way down the back. You'd expect them to quicken it up just a little bit here. So Classy Lola going forward, gets out in front here by about 4.5, nearly 5 metres now. She's just in front, just quickening a little bit. Zamba Deville still into second position as they peel away off the big sweeping bend here towards the 400 metre mark. So it's Classy Lola out in front, leads here by about 4.5 metres. Zamba Deville still into second position through the third quarter time there in 30.1. So they're quickening it up marginally here. 30.1 was the third quarter time. Around the pegs for home here as they head their way into the home straight. And here comes Zamba Deville wanting to level up here with Classy Lola. The pair of them make a race of it now. Down in search of the wire. Zamba Deville over on the outside. He's only about a metre and a half here off the nose of Classy Lola. Goes up past the lead as well as they go down towards the line. Classy Lola just in front, and Classy Lola by a very narrow margin on the line from Zamba Deville here, and the last quarter in 30 seconds even. So the overall trial time in 3 minutes 01, 3:01 flat. The lead time 55.4, the first quarter 32.7, the second quarter 32.7 also, the third quarter 30.1, and the last quarter in 30 seconds even. So we've got the mile rate and other details to follow shortly, which will get them the further details there from the judges for you shortly. So the last half in 1 minute 18, 1 minute 18 was the last half. The last mile, 2:05.63, 2:05.63. Just repeating the overall race time, 3:01.06, 3:01.06 here. The lead time, 55.43. The first quarter, 32.74. The second quarter, 32.71, so marginally different there. The third quarter, 30.12. The fourth quarter, 30.06. The last half, 1 minute 18. And the last mile, 2:05.63. And Zamba Deville there getting up by a very narrow margin. In fact, a nose. Zamba Deville nosing out Classy Lola on the line. So Zamba Deville going home by a nose over Classy Lola, so the margin there was a nose. Very tight finish here in the opening trial here this evening, and shortly our second trial to get underway.